Have you ever dropped thousands of dollars on a shiny brand new refrigerator or washer only to toss the box and completely ignore that little registration card sitting inside? You're definitely not alone. But ignoring that tiny piece of paper could literally cost you free repairs, extra years of coverage, or even put your safety at risk. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are diving into exactly how to register a new appliance warranty online. It's a process that takes maybe 5 minutes, but it's hands down one of the absolute smartest things you can do to protect your expensive home investments. Let's get into it. So let's clear up a massive internet myth right off the bat. Do you actually have to register your appliance to get your warranty? Surprisingly, the short answer is no. Under the Federal Trade Commission's Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act, your standard warranty legally begins the exact moment you purchase the item. Literally, all you technically need is your receipt as proof of purchase. If a company doesn't explicitly state upfront that registration is mandatory to receive coverage, then it isn't. Your protection is already yours. Which brings us right to Section 1, the value of registration, and why it actually matters. Now, while keeping your receipt guarantees that standard baseline coverage, registering your product unlocks some incredible VIP perks. Most importantly, it connects you directly to life-saving safety alerts. If your exact model gets recalled for a safety defect, and honestly, this happens way more often than you'd think, with components like heating elements, registration is literally the only way a manufacturer can contact you directly. Plus, registering puts your purchase date on file right away. That means significantly faster customer service if a machine breaks down, because you won't have to scramble around to prove you actually own it. And get this, brands frequently run limited-time promos just to incentivize you to submit your info. It's pretty amazing. For example, Samsung has a 2025 digital appliance extended warranty offer. If you purchase qualifying models between February and December of 2025 and simply register them online, they hand you a full extra year of parts and labor coverage, completely free. That literally extends your standard 1-year warranty to 2 years just for taking a minute to fill out a web form. Moving right along to Section 2, gathering your appliance data, or basically what you need to have ready. Listen, before you even open a web browser, get your info together so you don't get timed out on the website. And good news, you don't need the massive cardboard box or the manual, you just need the data plate. This is a small metal tag or sticker located directly on the machine itself. Let's rapidly walk through where to find this so you aren't left trying to pull a heavy appliance away from the wall. For refrigerators, look inside on the left wall or peek behind the crisper drawer. For a top-load washer, check under the lid or on the back of the control panel. Front-load washers and dryers usually have it right inside the door frame. And for your oven or range, usually you just need to check behind the bottom storage drawer. Now, once you find that little plate, you need to capture 2 very distinct numbers, and it's vital to understand the difference here. The model number identifies the type of appliance you have, its features, its size, and its configuration. The serial number, however, identifies your specific, unique unit, including exactly when and where it was manufactured. You're going to need both of these alongside your purchase receipt to successfully register. All right, Section 3, navigating the registration process. Let's look at the actual workflow. So we've got our data handy, we've got our receipt. The standard chronological workflow you'll encounter on most standard desktop manufacturer websites, think Whirlpool, GE, or Bosch, is pretty straightforward. First, you visit their official site and navigate over to the product registration page. Next, you'll usually be prompted to create a user account. Third, you input that model number, the serial number, and your exact purchase date. Finally, you'll be asked to upload a digital copy or a clear photo of your receipt. Having that receipt photo saved on your computer or phone beforehand is absolutely essential. But let's be real, those clunky desktop forms can be frustrating. Historically, they have a massive 44% abandonment rate because people just get annoyed and give up. To fix this, a lot of brands are now using a pretty fascinating, innovative mobile platform called Photo Register. Let's look at how this creates a completely frictionless process. Brands like Electrolux use this system. Instead of typing out all that data, you just locate a specific little camera icon printed right on the appliance's data plate or its packaging. You just snap a photo of that icon with your smartphone, and you text it to the 5-digit short code 71403. That's it. Advanced computer vision immediately extracts your model and serial data and texts you back a personalized link where all your appliance details are pre-populated. You just confirm your name, and you're totally done. Quick side note here, if you happen to buy an extended warranty through a third-party service like Consumer Priority Service or CPS, the process is very similar. You'll use their online portal, but in addition to your receipt and your appliance data, you will also need the specific warranty contract number that they mailed to you after your purchase.
Next up, Section 4, submitting and troubleshooting those common issues.
Because, hey, even with streamlined systems, things can definitely go wrong. The crucial point here is knowing how to instantly troubleshoot. If you get an invalid serial number error, and you see this a lot on Samsung portals, double check that you actually typed every single character. Their serials are often 14 or 15 digits long. If your receipt file upload fails, ensure the image is a standard JPG or PDF format, and crucially that it's under 20 megabytes in size. Finally, if you submit the whole form but don't get a confirmation email, don't panic. Just check your spam folder and allow up to 24 hours for their system to process the claim before trying again.
Let's head into Section 5, expert tips and privacy, focusing on how to protect your personal data.
When you register online, you will almost always be bombarded with demographic questions. They want to know your household income, how many children you have, your lifestyle habits. But remember our earlier discussion about the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act? Well, FTC guidelines strictly bar companies from tying your warranty coverage to these demographic marketing questionnaires. So the expert insider tip here is super simple. Skip the surveys. To maintain compliance with strict privacy laws like GDPR and the CCPA, companies legally have to separate mandatory operational fields from marketing data. So protect your privacy. Only provide your name, email, address, and the specific appliance identifiers. Definitely uncheck any boxes asking to send you promotional marketing, but do make absolutely sure you leave the safety and recall notice options checked. Beyond just protecting your data, you really want to organize it. Appliance experts recommend a few foolproof, actionable strategies, so you are never caught unprepared when a machine suddenly quits on you. First, snap photos of the data plates the very day the appliance is installed, and save them in a dedicated folder on your phone. Second, take a Sharpie and literally write the model number right on the front cover of the physical manual. Third, route all your registration confirmation emails into a specific digital folder in your inbox. And finally, consider using home management apps like Kept, which can neatly store your model numbers, barcodes, and warranty expiration dates all in one centralized place. And finally, Section 6, wrap-up and final thoughts. We've covered a lot of ground today, but the core takeaway here is incredibly simple. Taking just 5 minutes to complete this registration process is a remarkably smart move for any homeowner. By gathering your data plate info, navigating the online portals, and skipping those annoying marketing surveys, you are ensuring total peace of mind. You guarantee that you'll receive critical safety alerts, and you perfectly position yourself to get the absolute maximum financial value, sometimes even an extra free year of coverage, out of your home investments. So I want to leave you with this provocative thought. Have you ever missed a life-saving safety recall or ended up paying hundreds of dollars out of pocket for a repair simply because you didn't take 5 minutes to fill out a form? The real-world stakes of ignoring this simple task can be incredibly high. We really hope this explainer has empowered you to take total control of your appliance warranties. If you found this structured, step-by-step breakdown helpful, please hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more practical guides. And definitely jump into the comments below. Share your own warranty nightmares or tell us about a time registering your product actually saved the day. Let's build a community of smart homeowners. Just a quick final note. While the information we've covered today is based on extensive source material, individual manufacturer registration processes and promotional policies can definitely vary slightly. Always consult the specific manufacturer guidelines or reach out to their customer service for your own unique situation. Thanks for learning with us today.